Hopefully they make a new game with... Oh, that's sweet. Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sonic Generations. Final level, let's go. Let's do it. Not entirely sure what's going to happen when we go in here, but we'll see. Oh. What are you?
Okay, whatever you are. If you want to avoid an embarrassing beatdown, you better give up now.
You're not in a position to demand anything, you nasty little pincushion.
Eggman!
Why am I not surprised?
He had a little help.
Dr. Robotnik!
Nobody calls me that anymore. If you would be so kind as to explain, gentleman genius Dr. Eggman from the future. It will be my pleasure, most excellent and efficacious Dr. Eggman of the past. After my
Backstory?
most recent setback, I stumbled upon the primordial form of this unique creation.
Huh.
Which I discovered had amazing abilities even I have never been able to master. It could erase time and space. I then had the brilliant idea to use my discovery to undo my previous defeats. In order to
Fascinating.
perfect it, I needed the help of somebody as smart as I am. The only person that smart is me. Oh, you are too kind, my dear future self, and I was happy to help. I captured your friends, flinging them through time to bait my traps.
But the more your monster tears through time, the more damage you do to the world.
The world? I'm going to own the world when I'm finished with Sonic.
Okay. Eggman, you okay there? I think he's having problems.
Will I really get that crazy? We'll see who's crazy after I destroy both Sonics. Forever. You mean after we destroy them? Less arguing, more destroying.
Destroy me? You and what mustache? I beat you all the time by myself, and now there's two of me.
Then I'll have twice as much fun defeating you.
Oh boy. Oh boy. This is not going well.
Move all you want, I'm still going to stump you into a blue jelly.
So wait. Uh-oh. And that's bad.
That was just to soften you up. Now it's time to meet your doom.
Do it, Sonic!
Come on, Sonic! Smack him!
Not you!
You've got this, Sonic.
You can win, Sonic.
Who are they? They are insignificant.
They're not important. At least not to you.
Focus your spirit.
We're with you guys! I believe in you, Sonic! Don't give in, Sonic!
I know you can do this, Sonic.
You can win, Sonic! You always do!
Alright. And now it's time.
Time to scramble some Eggman.
Haha.
Sonic style.
Okay, that's amazing. Are we kind of? Am I gonna be controlling both of them at the same time? When you use the life, you'll start at the last star post you passed. Oh my.
Sonic, can you hear me? I worked with me to modify these transceivers. Even though we're in different dimensions, you should still be able to hear us. We'll help out from here. Keep the enemy together.
Okay.
Finish it.
That looks like a homing shot. Be careful, Sonic.
Okay.
Switch and go after it.
It's attacking.
Sonic, watch out.
It's a tornado attack.
Okay, so I can only stay in.
Son, you can switch with the Y button. How about that shot will try you.
Please be careful, Mr. Sonic.
Switch and go after it.
Okay.
He's something enough like a homing shot. Careful, son.
I am going to lose.
Sonic!
Alright.
Sonic, can you hear me? I worked with me to modify these transceivers. Even though we're in different dimensions, you should still be able to hear us. We'll help you out
Is
from
something
here.
the matter?
Let's take out the enemy together. Charge into the core.
Okay, so I just need to go straight for it. I do like the music.
Looks like a homing shot. Careful, Sonic. Switch uppers. It's attacking. Sonic, watch out.
It's a tornado attack. Finish it. That shot will try you. Careful, Sonic.
Okay, I'm missing. I am doing very badly at this.
Switch and go after it.
Now we'll.
This is very complex. I did not collect nearly enough rings to do this.
Sonic, can you hear me? I worked with me to modify these
Okay.
transceivers. Even though we're in different dimensions, you should still be able to hear us. We're gonna help you. The enemy together.
Looks like a homing shot.
Please be careful, Mr. Sonic.
Did I do it?
Switch. Go after it. It's attacking. Look out, Sonic! It's a working arm attack. Finish it.
Okay, now I'm out of rings again.
He's something enough like a homing shot. Careful, Sonic! Switch and go after it.
I am bad at this.
That looks like a homing shot. Please be careful, Mr. Sonic.
Now we'll. Finish it. Shot will try you.
Be careful, Sonic.
Okay, this is a complex set of.
Sonic.
And I'm dead.
Sonic, can you hear me? I worked with me to modify these transceivers. Even though we're in different dimensions, you should still be able to hear us. We'll help you out from here. We're all gonna teach you a lesson.
Okay.
He's something
That
enough.
looks like a homing Like that shot, Jason.
Okay.
Switch up pursuit.
Okay.
Like a homing shot. Be careful, Sonic. Be careful, Sonic.
How do I fight this thing? This beeping is getting on my nerves. I'm dead.
Sonic, can you hear me? I worked with me to modify these transceivers. Even though we're in different dimensions, we should still be able to hear us.
We're gonna help too. We're gonna win this one together.
Careful, Sonic. We can go after it. It's attacking. Look out, Sonic. It's a
I Oh, I can only move forward. So if I miss the rings, I miss them entirely. That's nice to know.
careful, Sonic. We can go after it.
It'll take more than that. To defeat us.
Looks like a homing shot. Careful, Sonic.
How about
Looks like a homing shot. Please be careful, Mr. Sonic.
Okay.
Dodge, you'll be crushed.
I don't really understand what I'm supposed to do. How do I attack? I don't even know if I am hurting it.
finish it?
Looks like a homing shot.
Careful, Sonic.
Is something the matter?
Okay, I'm doing better now. I understand the mechanics.
Dodging or you'll be crushed.
Is something
Like a homing shot. Careful, Sonic. Switch and go after it.
It's attacking. Look out, Sonic.
It's a moving object.
Okay. Come on.
That looks like a homing shot.
Careful, Sonic. Sweet. Go after
It'll take more than that. To defeat us.
There goes my power.
Sonic, can you hear me? I worked with me to modify these transceivers. Even though we're in different dimensions, we should still be able to hear us. We'll help you out.
Finish it.
We're gonna win this one together.
How do I deal with this? I don't know how to attack it. I still haven't figured that out.
That looks like a homing shot.
Careful, Sonic.
Okay.
To defeat us. Looks like a homing shot.
Be careful, Sonic!
Is something the
Looks
matter?
like a homing shot. Careful, Sonic!
Okay.
Now you finish it.
Dodge or else you'll get crushed.
Did I do it?
No time for a nap just yet.
Oh. Okay, so I just gotta get close.
Looks like a homing shot.
Careful, son.
I just gotta get close to it and ram into it.
Careful, Sonic. Now you finish it.
Looks like a homing shot. Careful, Sonic.
Is something the matter?
I swear to go after the bad guy.
Now you finish it.
Looks like a homing shot. Be careful, Sonic!
It'll take more than that.
Okay, now he's using more than one arm.
To defeat us.
Dodge so you don't get crushed.
I need rings.
Sonic.
Okay.
Sonic, can you hear me? I worked with me to modify these transceivers. Even though we're in different dimensions, we should still be able to
Okay, that wasn't entirely my fault.
enemy
The game just didn't give me any rings.
Dodge. You'll be crushed. No time to relax.
I will admit, this is a pretty cool boss fight, though. Fighting both Eggmans in some sort of mech that they created out of a living organism. It's never really fit in keeping with the entire idea of Sonic the Hedgehog.
homing shot.
Watch it, Sonic.
Looks like a homing shot. Be careful, Sonic! Get out of the way, Mr.
Okay, move.
Is something the matter? Switch and go after it. It'll take more than that. To defeat us. Shot will track you. Careful, Sonic.
Why is its head upside down?
Now we'll finish it.
That looks like a homing shot. Careful, Sonic.
I'm running low. Got it. Okay, I just need to hit one more time.
Looks like a homing shot. Careful, Sonic.
Finish it. Time energy is building up.
Time's going to slow down.
Oh.
Time's gonna go back to normal.
Come on. Gotta get close. Okay, now he's changing. Come on, get closer. Get close, get close, get close, get close. I'm running out of rings. Come on.
Sonic, press left bumper and right bumper at the same time to combine your power.
Is this the end? Yes. We finished it. Time meter's dead. Now what? I got an A rank on that? How did I get a perfect clear on that? Explain that to me.
Still warm. Time travel.
And now everybody's back. Yay! Everything's back to normal.
I'll admit, you weren't half bad, Sonic.
Not bad? Are you kidding? He was
Wow, that's quite an arm you got there. Ow!
He collects how many? Wow. Where does somebody put all those gold rings? You know what? I don't know. I keep forgetting to ask.
How do you forget to ask something so bizarre?
It was great teaming up with you. Hope you learned a few tricks that'll help you out in the future. I mean, the past. You know what I mean.
Oh, and that's how he started developing his signature homing attack.
Sweet! And you're only gonna get better.
There's our ride.
Hey, Sonic! Enjoy your future! It's gonna be great!
Maybe. I mean, depends on who you ask. But anyway, that's the end. Well, that should be the end. Yep, that's the end of Sonic Generations. Okay! Alright, well that game was amazing. I like that. That was a good game. I can definitely see why people like it. So yeah, I'm glad somebody recommended that to me because I probably wouldn't have played it otherwise, but I'm glad I played it. So, it's definitely one of my personal favorite Sonic games. Not my personal favorite. I think there's a couple others that might be better. I don't know. I don't know. There is a bit of an argument about which Sonic games are good and which ones aren't. But I do like how this was like a celebration of all the different Sonic games up until that point, and indeed it was, because I think it was made for the 25th anniversary of Sonic or something like that. But yeah, that was definitely an interesting game, and I enjoyed it. I like being able to play as two different Sonics, something that Sonic Forces did, but not as to the extent this did. I liked how the acts were switched between modern Sonic and classic Sonic, and that was definitely an interesting concept. I liked the bonus challenges because they did indeed add new variety to the game instead of just normally running through the stages, because you could use the bonus acts to complete certain tasks, unlock certain power-ups, and in addition to that also learn certain abilities and use abilities that you wouldn't otherwise be able to use because of their guest characters and those that don't normally appear in the main stages. So I like that. I like the bosses more than anything. The bosses were cool. The bosses were definitely a unique spin on some of people's personal favorites. Whether or not people actually enjoyed those bosses before or not, they're here in this game, and they were good. I liked it. And I can definitely see why people recommended it to me. This is a good game, and I did indeed enjoy some of the mechanics that they decided to go and run with it in this one. I do like how the game kind of played fast and loose with some of its physics and some of its logic, because I do like how people realized that there were two Sonics, and by extension there were two Eggmans, and that made sense. However, it also explains that somehow there were two Eggmans. I knew that, and I figured that out pretty quickly, that there were two Eggmans by the end of it. But I do like the idea of how Sonic actually teamed up with his past self. That was interesting. And they did do that in Sonic Forces to an extent, because Sonic Forces did have the being able to play as modern Sonic and classic Sonic in addition to your main character that you play as. And that was interesting in that game. But the main problem I had with Sonic Forces was that it was just too short. And it didn't really and it wasn't able to carry a lot of the story elements that it needed to be a great game, because they made it too short. In this game, not the case. They knocked the story out of the park, and I definitely enjoyed it. And again, love the bosses, and that I didn't particularly care for that final boss, considering that it took a few minutes to figure out the mechanics, and it was so different from what the game normally does. But I did like being able to switch between the two Sonics to fight the boss. So that was definitely recommended, and something I definitely liked. And I do like how they're playing through all the different Sonic games as I'm talking about this, and I'm mostly watching that while going through my review of the game. So, yeah, a good game, and definitely one that I would consider coming back to, maybe? I don't know. I think I've done everything there is to do. There's probably the challenges, but for the most part, it's pretty straightforward and pretty linear, and there's not a whole lot of replay value to it. I mean, there are some things you can do. You can replay through some of the stages again, but for the most part, there's really not that many stages that you can replay through again. Because one thing Sonic Forces does better than this one is that it had multiple collectibles for each stage, and by playing through Sonic the Hedgehog 2006, the game nobody likes, but are somehow making a pretty good case for me to want to play it at some point. Even if nobody can actually play it anymore, because I think they removed it from, like, every platform. But yeah, one thing Sonic Forces did better than this one is that they actually had multiple collectibles per stage, which added complete replay value to the game. But they didn't exactly, but the execution wasn't exactly great in that game because very few people actually liked it. I enjoyed it because it was a blast to play, but this one was definitely one of my personal favorites. I will be playing Sonic Unleashed next. After this one. And I definitely will be... speaking of which, Sonic Unleashed. Yeah, I think Sonic Unleashed and Sonic Colors were the last two games before this one. But anyway, I think I'm going to play Sonic Unleashed next, and Sonic Colors if I can figure out how to get that one to work. I would need to buy a Wii U or something in order to play that one, I think. But I'd be willing to shell out the money to be able to do that. Although I may need you guys' help, because that's what my Patreon's for. But anyway, I did enjoy it. I enjoyed the soundtrack, including the redux of Escape from the City, which is one of my personal favorite Sonic songs ever. But yeah, I don't really have many more thoughts on that other than that. I really don't know what else I can say about this, except that this was an amazing game, and yeah, they can definitely make some pretty good. It shows that Sega and Sonic Team can make some pretty good games when they put their mind to it. I mean, there are a lot of good games, and there are some good games, there are some bad games, and this is definitely one of the good ones. There are some people who say some of the games are bad, and some of them most definitely are, but some of them are a mix, and some people can't really tell. Sonic Unleashed is one of those where it's kind of divisive, where people either love parts of it and hates other parts of it, or love other parts of it and hates the same parts of it. But it's a bit complicated to explain. But anyway, that should be everything about it. Special thanks. Definitely enjoyed it. And yeah, they did a really good job with this game. And I'm looking forward to seeing more games like this. Hopefully they make a new game with... Oh, that's sweet. But anyway, I think that's the end of it. Oh, cutscene.
Are you sure you saw a door over here? What? You were the one who said you saw a door over here. Well, I know it was one of us. Shut up and keep looking.
Okay. You know, being trapped with yourself...
What time is it? It's the exact same time as when you asked earlier, and it'll be the exact same time when you ask later. There is no time here! Let me just say that this was a brilliant plan that you came up with. Don't get too self-righteous. It'll be your plan pretty soon. I'm gonna dedicate the rest of my life to forgetting it. I heard that. Do we ever win? That depends
Technically,
on the definition
yes.
of win. Beating Sonic. Oh, well then no.
Well, technically, yes, because there was one game where you won.
Maybe I'll go back and get my teaching degree. That's not a bad idea. I've always enjoyed telling people what to do.
Okay. How does... Oh, custom skills supersonic. Okay. Well, how does Eggman go from wanting to be a teacher to genocidal maniac? Somebody explain that to me in the comments. Seriously, watch the... Seriously, if you guys watch the video and you hear me say that, actually answer that in the comments. I'm curious how the hell no. I'm actually curious how the hell Dr. Eggman went from wanting to be a teacher to becoming a genocidal maniac. Someone explain that to me. But anyway, I'm going to be leaving this series here. There is more I could be doing, but I'm not going to be doing it. I could check... There is some stuff I could check out now. Obviously, there's that new skill that I can unlock, and there is one thing that I can buy in the shop that I still need to do. But for the most part, the series is pretty much over and done with, at least for me. So, if you guys did enjoy this series, then be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Then be sure to also follow me on Facebook and on Twitter in the description below, because I post channel updates over there, and it's important that you see them, because then you guys will know what's going on with the channel, and that's important. And also, if you guys did indeed enjoy this and want to help make more of it, then be sure to go check out my Patreon in the description below as well. It's only a couple bucks a month, and I really appreciate it if you did that, because I like making videos for you guys, and Patreon is the best way to help me do that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace! Now where's the next one? I know where the next one is. The problem is, where is it? Here. Tatsuo Anima. That's the one I'm after, because that's the one I didn't finish.